that's what used to pay my bills. And then you get to 21, 22, and the risk for reward is a massive difference. £500 a month to absolutely send yourself doing flips and everything. It becomes, I probably should get a mortgage or something like that. But that's when it starts to, the car side of things started to take over, the YouTube side of things take over. That was in a restaurant car park. I used to deliver Indian food, and went from delivering Indian food, using their car park to work on cars, then did it on my driveway, then moved to a unit, and then one unit got bigger, and then we moved to another unit, and then now out in Florida building the cars. It's crazy how far it goes.
How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
So Matt has been smashing it on socials at the moment with everything, basically. There's so much you're doing that most people can't even keep up with. People are still watching the build of the Cayman thinking that was yesterday.
I know. It's mental how many cars I've got on the go, which has just caused me unnecessary stress, but it's fun at the same time. I wouldn't change it for the world. It's wicked.
In some ways, people out there, they're like, when's the next video? When do I get my fix? It's like, do you remember those crisps years ago? They were like called little fish. They were like called crackfish because you just couldn't get enough. Your videos are like that. People are like, what's going on? What's going on? Why do I not have a video in your Lambo?
I know, this is the thing. It's uploaded in real time, so we fly out to Florida, we start working on the GT3, then we come back, I've got insane jet lag, and I'm on the M5 straight over then onto the Murcielago, and then people are like, where's the video? And I'm like, I'm trying. I'm literally editing a video whilst I'm here to hopefully get out Sunday. If it don't go out Sunday, it goes out Monday, but I'm hoping for Sunday.
It is hard because people so last night, we were all in the bar last night, I was with your two guys, and 9 o'clock come and I'm like, guys, I'm going, like, no, don't worry, we'll edit tomorrow. I'm like, no, I'm going to go home and I'm going to edit, otherwise my Sunday video will not happen.
That's it.
People don't understand though, so when you're building this array of cars, people just assume that the parts are there.
That's it. It's finding the parts is hard, and then not only you finding the parts, it's picking them up, getting them, and then you're fitting everything whilst filming it, which I love doing. It's the filming the part, which is amazing. But the best thing is when I've got my dad working with me, he would just want to whack the car together as fast as possible. And I'm like, we've not even filmed it. Like, we need to get the car filmed. The content comes first, and then the car. But my dad just wants to get everything done, set up. So yeah, the Murcielago has been one for him really to enjoy, because we've been doing a lot of engine building. So. No, it's good fun.
But so my dad's a big part of my life, and I wouldn't be where I am today without him. But it's amazing seeing how close you are and how clever he is. His eye to detail is second to none. I met him for the first time the other day at your place.
Yeah.
But when he was building that engine, he was talking like shims and numbers and stuff like this. He's like, how does he know? How does he have this abundance of knowledge?
I think he's like really old school, so he's proper old school on it. I'm more like the BMW M5 is more my sort of forte. He's more the Murcielago, but yeah, it's. I think it's got a bit of the Italian zest to his building. It's just like, yeah, that'll do. That'll go on. I'm like, are you sure? It's like, yeah, that'll work. But we actually did. Well, we tried to do the first start-up this week, which is hopefully going to be the video on Sunday, but that was just a mental thing in itself, the first start-up. We're trying to get it all started before we come here, and yeah, there was flames.
The problem you have with these cars is they were built years ago, and then they've been manipulated and changed and modified by everyone who knows what they're doing and don't know what they're doing. So not only are you trying to put something together which, in your mind, when there's a part number on this computer, they're saying, well, this is what inlet manifold it should have. And then when you're putting it together, it's got something else on it.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's you wrong or the computer. You're stuck in a...
Yeah, YouTube's your best friend. As everyone would know, if they're fiddling with cars, straight onto YouTube, like, oh, how do you do this? If anyone is watching my videos to copy what I'm doing, don't do that. Don't do that. But yeah, basically I'm just a glorified YouTube mechanic. I mean, but at the same time, we've been to dealerships, and a lot of the dealerships have been saying, like, oh, it's really impressive what you've done to the car, and I couldn't have done that. And I'm like, well, I'm just a guy on a driveway, like, building a car. But no, it's crazy how far it's gone, and looking at the builds that we do now compared to what we did on the driveway, it's just next level.
Wasn't it like an Audi TT on your driveway?
Yeah, an Audi TT. That was in a restaurant car park. I used to deliver Indian food, and went from delivering Indian food, using their car park to work on cars, then did it on my driveway, then moved to a unit, and then one unit got bigger, and then we moved to another unit, and then now out in Florida building the cars. It's crazy how far it goes.
It's funny. So I met Tavarish and Ed Bolian a few years back, and I said to Ed and Tavarish, do you want to come to Petrohedonism? And I introduced Chiro, and it kind of spiraled out of control to Freddie flying in to come to Petrohedonism. And then we're all sat around this table, like with Richard Rawlins and Tavarish, and you're like, oh, if you ever want to come to the US and build a car, and it's just one of those comments that you say as a car guy, do you need any help?
Yeah.
And then it happens.
I know that. Well, a load of people were tagging me in Adam LZ's GT3 when it was crashed, and it came up at Copart, and I thought, well, I can't buy that because it's in the US. But then I realised that Freddie said I could come over literally a month before, the first day I met him. He goes, if you want to build a car, come over. And I thought, you know what, if he was being serious, we could make it happen. And I sent him that WhatsApp message saying, like, so this car's for sale. Can I buy it and then rebuild it in your workshop? And he goes, yep, go for it. And then from then, we just did it.
And can I use your dealer license to purchase it?
Yeah, that was another thing in itself. But yeah, massive risk. But at the same time, it didn't feel unnatural. Everything felt so right. It was a reason I met Freddie a month before. There's a reason Adam LZ's car got put up the time it did. Everything fell into place and it felt so natural. But I think that's what I try and push across in the content, that so many people are scared to take that jump for, like, whether they're passionate about, maybe they've got a little side hustle that maybe they want to quit their full-time job to do, but they're scared to make that jump. It's always make that jump and then just figure it out later. That's the best thing to do.
See, I'm in the boat, which I had this conversation with you a little while ago, and I'm in the boat where I have a YouTube channel. It's quite small, but it's growing quite quickly at the moment. And I have my own car business, I have a family, I'm building my house. So to take the jump and leave behind something that is making me really good money at the moment would be hard. But I'm hoping to build that in such a way that I can have that run itself and concentrate on my YouTube.
Yeah. It depends what you want. Like, if you're going to be happy doing your job day in, day out, do that. That's what makes you happy. But if you've got your mind's elsewhere, like mine was, I was going into work thinking about, when's my next video going to go out? I want to work on this car, I want to do this. And it was just completely wrong for me to be in full-time work thinking about that and not doing anything else. So it was right for me to leave and just go full throttle it. And I always believe you put 100% in, you get 100% out. So.
It's amazing. You've got your lovely lady that supports you. She's been around the world with you and she's helping you. So a lot of people out there will use a third-party company to sell their merchandise. So you earn a small amount of money and they earn the big amount and they package it and send it off for you. But you are at home, you and your lovely lady, packaging this stuff up, sending bits of his Porsche bumper to the first 100 subscribers, and now you're about to give away a carbon brake disc, right?
Yeah, we still haven't picked the winner for that.
That's today, right?
Yeah, we took the carbon brake disc, we brought that home, we sign it, we give it to someone who does the merch. Yeah, we've had offers all round for people to manage the merch stuff, but Hannah loves doing it herself. And I think, again, it keeps that personal touch. It separates what TV is from YouTube. YouTube is a bit more personal between me and the viewers, and to separate it even more with somebody else doing the merch or like somebody else editing the content and that type of stuff, it completely separates it. So as close as it can be with the viewers, the better.
And it's funny, so like I buy merch all the time, I support like-minded YouTubers and other people that I like, and I bought a couple of your hoodies. So I got like the beige Save the Manual hoodie, and I got the standard one with the gear lever on the front. And I wear your beige one morning, I walk into my front room, my kids are like, Dad, your hoodie's nice. I was like, yeah, it is. He's like, is that one of your new ones? I was like, no, it's my mate Matt's. He's like, Dad, why are you not wearing your stuff? I was like, because I'm supporting my team members.
That's it.
And now I turn up with my hard-up garage zip-up over the top of it just so I don't get any flack.
No, it's wicked. I love every second of it. It's just a completely different world. And then like seeing everyone here as well, just came and take photos and like me and asked to sign stuff. Like, people don't realise that I'm just like a normal person. So like to have this is just so strange. It's bizarre. Like,
so it's funny. My brother-in-law used to be a professional skateboarder for a company called Team Extreme back in the day.
Yeah. I've done shows for Team Extreme.
His name's Jack Tong, right?
Okay.
And I was talking to him. I'm working with Mat Armstrong this weekend on the stage, and last week we were filming together. And he was like, I used to skate with him at like these big festivals and stuff back in the day, and over like going around with these groups of people. He's like, I used to skate with him. I was like, this is ridiculous.
I know.
Isn't it funny how, I take it that was your main thing back in the day?
Yeah, it was like when you're 16, 17, used to do BMXing. I still ride now, just for fun, but yeah, it was used to be the main thing, going and doing shows, competitions, like abroad and this, that and the other, and it's what I loved. But I was still into cars at the same time. It's just, that's what used to pay my bills. And then you get to 21, 22, and the risk for reward is a massive difference. £500 a month to absolutely send yourself doing flips and everything. It becomes, I probably should get a mortgage or something like that, but that's when it starts to, the car side of things starts to take over, the YouTube side of things take over, and the stuff the kids are doing on BMXs now, it's just insane. Yeah, I could not compete with that. I wake up, my back's absolutely knackered, so it is what it is.
It's funny, the other day I dug out of my shed, because obviously I know what you're doing. I got a GT Performer, right? And my dad, so all my friends cut their handlebars down so they could do all this cool stuff. And my dad was like, you are not cutting your handlebars down. So I'm probably the only man in the world with a GT Performer with handlebars that can't get through your doorway. So it's an amazing inspiration because you put your love, your heart and soul into everything you do.
Yeah.
And at the moment, the yellow Cayman, or orange Cayman, that car just makes you smile. You walk in there, and you've got like an XJ220 opposite, which is another level. And the Gumball guy's been fantastic, by the way. Your car is just amazing.
From what it came from to what it is now, like every single panel was damaged on that. Quarter panel, roof, side skirt, the whole thing. And that's been an actual rebuild. The only thing we didn't touch is the engine, which is more of the Murcielago side. But that's what I think people pick up on that when they watch the videos. It's more, if I just do something I enjoy, people will watch it and enjoy it. If I think I'm going to get this car because people will like it, it doesn't work the same way. So I just find a car, okay, I'm really interested in doing this type of repair, so I'm going to get a car that needs this type of repair, and then work it out from there, and that's the way it's gone.
People can see your heart's in the right place. So at the moment, Freddie flew in last week, and he's been helping you with the Mercy, and obviously he helped me film a video, which is going out tomorrow, where I buy my first supercar, which is quite cool. And then next week's video, you're in my video, which is amazing. I never imagined I'd ever be, this man would ever allow me to be part of, him be part of my video. It's amazing. And the coalition of team members in the YouTube world at the moment is another level, isn't it?
I think I've killed Freddie because the past couple of days, he was at the unit till 2 in the morning, helping me put the Murcielago engine back in. And then the day after that was there till 1:30 in the morning. It's freezing cold. We've got the diesel heater on. And the next day he's texted me saying, I think I'm ill or something, but I don't think he's used to the UK.
Didn't you say it was your diesel heater killed Freddie?
The diesel heater will kill you if you're not used to it. But he's been in the unit helping me do that. I've definitely wrote him off, but he's been hiding from me since.
What a grafter, mate. Thank you so much. Obviously, Mat Armstrong, tell me what your socials are. You're still Mat Armstrong BMX, right?
Yeah, Mat Armstrong BMX or Mat Armstrong, you'll find me. Either way, spelled with 1 T in Matt.
Exactly. At first, I was like, who is this man with 1 T? But thank you for everyone. Please give Matt a round of applause. Thank you for being here, mate.
Cheers, guys. Thank you, mate.
Thank you.
Quick reminder, hit that subscribe button, the like button, and then the bell button, so you get alerts when we release new episodes, and follow us on social media too for extra stuff and more alerts about videos we're releasing, which at the moment is every Sunday and the odd Wednesday too. Bye for now.